Okay, hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorials. We will be considering something similar, but a different approach. Remember, we're designing from scratch, and as designing from scratch, we do not have an idea of how the end product is going to be like, but we'll walk ourselves through seeing how we can establish the end product at the end of the video. So if you know you're just tuning in, please, you can also subscribe. But or should I just say that before? I'll say that at the end. So let's just go straight into it. So we have our picture here of the lady, and we will try and work our way saying how we can retouch this in Photoshop. So yeah, so we have it in here. We're going to take it in Photoshop and then we'll bring it back, and so we can begin to work on the background. Remember, we're creating our own background from scratch, as we always do in our videos. We click on Photoshop right here. And yeah, we are here in Adobe Photoshop, and we'll be first removing the background. We'll go to remove background. If you're using from 2021 or 2022 upwards, you're going to have this feature where it suggests you to remove background. So I'll just remove background here. Now the background is removed, and it did a pretty good job. So we're going to try and see if we can maybe make the hair more blend the hair more. So we come into any of the select tool, either this, or this, any of them, and we'll go to select and mask. Now in select and mask, what we come here, we go to refine hair, and it will try as much as possible to blend it. So you see there's a difference right over here. Now we'll ensure that it's in a new layer. I just prefer using it as new, so it's not a big deal. If you want, you could still just put it in selection, and then we could just go for right over there. So we'll check if you want to check this, if maybe any part of it has been cropped not properly. You could check the transparency, and I think from here it's okay. So say okay, and we have our layer right over here. Here is hidden, so we're going to try and touch this a little bit. So nothing much to be done. I will just work on highlights and shadows. I do not want that too much. Maybe like so. Okay, we'll come to filters. I could go to filter gallery because I want it to look more artistic. And we'll have our poster edges applied here. 3 is enough. If it goes below that, it becomes too poster-like or too watercolor-like instead. That's the word. So it goes up to clear, or it's very clear, which is good. A good thing too. But I want it to be in between, which is 3 is okay for me to go. Okay. And I think this is good for me. So I'll save it as a PSD file. I will give it a name with the hairy girl, and we'll jump right into Adobe Illustrator. Now in Adobe Illustrator here, what you just need to do is to import the file. You could go to import here. So link, it's from Adobe 2023 upwards. You have this, and you could link it. In case you can't find this at the top here, you could come to the side, and to get this appear there, you could go to Windows, and you could scroll down to link right over here, and you have this. So we have that here, and we'll just ensure that we're tracing her back to relink it and something like that. Now we have it linked. Illustrator, we have this, and blending it with background shouldn't give us much of a problem. Now let us introduce our background. So we'll draw a typical shape, and then we'll be using the darkest of green. I want to stick with green instead in this, and not that I have a design, but I want to try something circular, and something that goes in circles. So I'm going to be using the radial effect. In this case, I will have a square placed here. Come down here, and you could click on this and make it radial. Could scale it up, and maybe reduce here. So this is a technique that is, or this is a feature that is found in Adobe Illustrator. I will leave the link to get to download it in case you're interested in getting it, you could also get this version instead. So I'll have another shape, circle, but not too big. I will also want to apply the radar effect to that, and we could scale them up, not too much. I think we'll use this instead to space them out. Space them out like so, and rotate. So if it's too much, we can reduce the number and have it like this. And then we could introduce a normal circle, but it's stroke instead. Like here, remove the fill, and you can increase the stroke. Then we'll try and balance everything to be in a circle like that. So we could duplicate Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, and make this one bigger. And then we'll have something like this. Now I want everything to be white. First of all, we're gonna expand this so it becomes a fill and not a stroke. So okay, now we have it as a fill. Select everything, and we can make it white. Good. So what I want to do is I could also try and do something. So in case you do not have this, you can't do this technique because of the version you're using, I'll just show you a simple way where you could also I'll just apply it for one, and then you could also do that on your PC. So we have this, so you could see that's the center there. It will help you when you have done maybe one or two, and you could locate where the center is. So we're going to make this stroke and make it white. And so we know we're going to expand it though. And we're going to come to press the letter R, or we'll come to the rotate tool, and we could maybe just try and find the center of this. If you can't get it, don't worry. We'll click on that, and we make it maybe 30, and then space that out. So copy, and you could duplicate it by Ctrl+D, D, 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 and Ctrl, like so. So we'll have this, and select everything here. We could deselect this ones, and then we have this. So that one is there. We can expand it to make it a fill, and I think that's okay. So let's select everything. Oh, make sure select everything and group them. I do not have an intention of group. I don't know why I'm grouping them, but I'm just grouping them in case. So I want to apply the normal technique I do use most times, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F. Then we could just scale this middle and then bring it down like this and make this the more brighter color here. We are going to apply an effect, so Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, so we'll have a duplicate of the background behind it. So select two of them. We'll go to Object, go to Blend, and you go to Make Blend, and we have that blend there. We could double click on this blend tool here, change it to specified steps, and we could drop it to maybe 15, yeah, or maybe like so. Now we want to apply maybe a tweak effect to it. So go to Effect, in case you can't find Effect, go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and we're going to tweak this. We can increase this guy, and we could maybe also increase this, but I think not so much. Maybe 20 or maybe even 5, so it doesn't do too much there. Maybe 100 here, and we could say okay. Now we have that. Now I'm thinking of applying something different instead of this circle. Yeah, so this whole turnout is making it look different from the circle I have in mind. So what do you think we can do? Okay, so let's just apply it. Let's bring it down here. I'm going to make it to be very blur. Not very blur, make it shiny. So in this case, we will apply the blur effect, instead of that blur. We will Gaussian blur, and we have 1. Hit it, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, Gaussian blur increase to 10 instead, please. Okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, Gaussian blur increase to 20, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, Gaussian blur increase to 30, and I think let's check if it's the last one. No, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and we have it for the last one, which is 40. Anything that goes beyond 40 begins to box it, except it's extremely large. So we have this. You could select everything and maybe select the background, so have that, and ensure that they are grouped. Place them in the center. Nope, that's not where we want you to be. So yep, center here. Good. So we have it at the center. We could place her on top. Yeah, something like this, something like this. And bring it down a little bit. Well, I think we could look at here. It's not grouped yet. Click that. Make sure everybody is centered well. Then we group it and we move it by the side. I just want to try something. Good. So what I think we can try and do in this case is we can make one of this. So have this. We could copy it and go out and paste it right over here, and then we'll make it white. I think we'll make it white, like so. Then we can begin to apply what we applied on this guy here. So you can do this and just press Ctrl C. Oh no, before that, we have a tweak already. So we go to, or if you want to, we could just expand it so it takes out that, expand the appearance so it takes out that effect, and just make it blur, Gaussian blur, and 1. Okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl F. We will try something by increasing this a little bit, and then we'll increase this to 10. Okay, so have Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and then we could also increase this a little bit, and then we could increase that to 20. We'll have Ctrl C, Ctrl F. We'll increase it to that. If we make it 30, and maybe Ctrl C, Ctrl F, increase that a little bit, and we'll make it 40. And then we'll take it to the back there. Let's place this girl at the center and see. Bring her down a little bit. Okay, so I think this is not bad at all. We just need to group these guys, group them, and then maybe we scale them down a little bit, and then bring it back. Already it's giving the feeling already, and the good thing is if you move her maybe towards an edge, and then move this whole effect towards that edge to, or directly behind her. Then also include this one, that. Also include this, and then double click on the back or behind, and also move it towards that point. You also have like a nice blend of background. So we're just trying to experiment backgrounds and see which one looks very good. And chunk. Okay, so I think for now this is the background we'll stick with as our base background. I will stick with. You can stay here. I might use it for next or something different instead. And so the text, or what we should maybe just write about it, is brand boldness. Sometimes doesn't just make any sense, but yeah, it's design. It's supposed to make sense. The design makes sense, not the whatever thing you want to call it. So we have this 100. We can make it this, and also reduce the. We have that. make it be white, I think. Or instead, let me go down and yeah, this like though. Type, change, capital letters. And then we're going to do straight, like so. Make it big, like this. And let's have them duplicate, instead, diagonal. It's not. I'm conscious. We could just duplicate more of that. Maybe select the 3 and duplicate more of that. And maybe select the whole 6 and duplicate more of that. I don't want to use patterns. I just probably want to do it like this. So we'll have this, and we'll go to distort. We'll go to zigzag. Make it smooth. We'll control this, but instead let's tweak it. It should not be too much for me, or maybe like that. Group them, and then we could place it. I think they are too much of it, but we could reduce the size, reduce it more, and place it like that. We have this, so I will be using the overlay, and then we just send that to the back. If you leave it here, it's not that bad, but I think it will be too much of a distraction. The background is not to take too much of your attention. You drop it to about 21 or 14. I want us to try something. We'll go to blur, radar blur. We'll make it spin by 10. Okay. So because of there's a lot of filters on it, it's kind of heavy, and the machine is not like a powerful one. So when you're doing or applying all these techniques, ensure that maybe you're running just only one software, just the Adobe Illustrator, so you don't have to push your system to the limit. Yeah, so we'll have this. We can also increase this to maybe 30. Yeah, so the effect is being applied, and it's just that circular idea that I had initially. I think it's just worthy of me trying it. Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to see that there's something circular here. So I think this is like good. It's like putting so much attention on her, and not fighting for her attention. You understand? So I think the black border is good. It's there here, and I think the black text will stand out more. Like so. It's a new font I just saw, and I loved it. I so much loved the font. So it's Oriole, something. I don't know if I pronounced it well. So this is like something. The background is being created by us. We could also check. I think the overlay is still there. I'm trying to check it. Or we could apply screen. I think screen most times it's very good. It will come out very well. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, so I think it's more visible with screen than with the other one. So Yeah, so we have this. So we call brown bonus, and probably I might decide to change the text. I don't know what text to use at that point. So I'm going to just think about something. Maybe brand boldness. Bold design. Or designs with bold results. Yeah. Bold, sorry. What am I typing? Oh, I like that. With bold results. So what I want to try is take this result down, have my width, cut that, and then maybe have like this guy, block here, and just width. It shouldn't feel bad. The blue I have like a blue color that it goes with this. We could lock you. Control 2 is to lock it. Bring this guy. Bring this guy to the top here. And we could also add them to the swatch. Hit enter. So it's suggested. And zoom in. I think that blue is too. Yeah, good. So we have this. And we could paste our width, and we could scale it down and place it right over there. And maybe like so. Now design with boldness, with bold results. Design with bold results. Okay, design with bold results. And the width, two of them could group them, move it, spice a little bit, like so. Bold results are. Then we could designs. Should we add with the S? I think designs with bold results. I actually think the one without S is better. So like this, design with bold results, or design with results. And then this is where I think we'll have this like so. So I think the width now can live there and can come towards the center. But I do like it the way it was before, but I think we just do it like this so it has that balance. And we could also place here. Or should we just take it back there? Let's take it back there. And then we could just say don't miss the opportunity to stand out. So soon a course or a class will be out. So from there, then we'll have classes where we just talk about designs. We should be having free sessions and so on and so forth on this space. I think something like this is good. And probably just have to make this black. Or instead of black, like so. Yep, so we have that. We can use this Like so. So we just have all the text and just throw them behind her and beside her and stuff like that. So the main thing is just seeing how we can apply the principles of designs. I've talked about the principles of designs multiple times, and you can also apply those principles, ensuring that there's a focal point, ensuring there's a focal point, ensuring that you obey hierarchy, you obey the use of contrast. So how to separate the background and separate it from the main subject or from the main object, if you want to use that, based on the context. So in all these ones, just trying to see how those principles are used properly to make your design stand out. It's just what you just need to know. So I broke actually some principles here, but understanding those principles gives me the opportunity to break them and break them with a reason in order for me to get a desired output. You understand? So I'm not just doing try and errors and stuff without knowing those basic all those foundations. They are very important. So I think that's why you need to understand those foundations. I have a course for that. I will also leave that in the description below. So in case you guys are interested, or in case you are interested in seeing how you could probably learn the foundations, you can also click on the link and learn the basic foundations of graphic designs or of designs in general. So whether you're moving from this particular design to maybe later in the future, you also see the importance of learning what is in that package. So I think I will just fast forward from here, because I'll just be drawing text and drawing just small text. Those ones are just like additional things to just spice it up and stuff like that. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'll just see you at the end. Then I'll probably have like a closing remark or something like that. So let's make her big and bold. Good. So let's fast forward the video. So we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and also subscribe, share it to your graphic design friends or those that are interested in graphic design, so they can learn one or two from it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, and have a restful day.